Good morning, everyone. 다 드리면서 곰, 곰자디, 아니, 따산선이야, 그 가서라. 공그 편 되듯이 시나야고 열으시러. 이제 곰자 되듯이 수수 곰자 되나 주릉북 곰자 되듯이 펜도 그저 상상 하고 말아라. 나때 때서 편 가리요 메가를 삼다나. 아니 곰자디 당원에 개천부인 바 하고나. 아니 그래서 들려야 곰디 숙체로. 곰 부타르 다야라. 펜도 열으시러.
In terms of the meditation, sometimes it's good to know the benefits of it, because we may meditate for a long time but not really know how much meditation benefits. But then it's good to reflect on those benefits, because if one knows the importance of meditation or the benefits, then the potency of one's meditation increases, and how much it helps increases.
다 곰게 편연조디 먼저 심기 디지 주야당 강에서야 되다 대신 곰디 담랑 약쇼 차기 어려서
So meditation benefits mainly by accomplishing a blissful mind and removing suffering from the mind. Meditation is the best method for that.
다 내려야 디지디 셔너로
So let's talk about the positive, blissful side first, shall we? Their well-being.
내려야 그 도 질
So let's talk about the bliss first and the suffering second.
저런서 디지시에서도 표현을 매시지 가지 당아 둥에 먹고 당아 둥에 고금에 당아 둥에
Yeah, if we do it the other way around, you won't want to hear anymore. Hearing the suffering, so
당아 디선스다 다디 디기도스로 제가 디지세의 심기 아니 제가 초월해로 초월 배웠어야 돼 초월로 아주 초월해 제가 다 초월해야 돼 배나 아주 심신이 돼 만나지 가서래 다 배려와 시에비나 심디 가즈네 다다가가 데토비나 디지기 미디 삼바 고양아 기와 아니 겸게야 망아요래서
yeah. So when we talk about Diki or mental well-being and bliss, it is a feeling in the sense that to the extent that the mind can remain in the present moment is to the extent that the mind is relaxed and broad.
그다음에 특유네 그러면서 빼샤게로 저는 상매 통구여로 부구 친구들도 겸무시부게 더라 아니 파 겸무게는 겸무디 빼 해매게 겸무시게도 부구 친구들라 아니 가르스나 지금 미칸데스 토이나 그 겸무게도 알아
Yeah.
미칸데스 토이나 부구 친구들이 겸무시부게 이제 아니 지금 가르스 좀 많이 배 자워러지 좀 단지 통구도 알아 가르치네 네 가르치는 연구하라지 만나서 상무당 거라서 데려와 칸에 부신주들인데 가르치는 연구여래라.
An example I often use that we can see is when we see children that are that laugh at anything, it seems spontaneous. Whomever they see, they can kind of interact and laugh. So the question is, where does that uncontrived well-being or affection come from that we see?
그냥 공배 나라 이제 저 로야 죽주 둔주 자주 급주 친구들 예래로
Yeah.
somebody 빼 보고 싶은 날씨 빼 somebody 양모 개무게 쳤나 되는데 요래
And in the monastery, the monks who are getting on 60, 70, 80 years are very childlike and playful in their minds.
그래서 다네 뒤에서 가르치는데 그래 쌤디 다다가 간다데 쌤나라 톡바당 남자당 레와당 대요 말아 보고 싶은 봐
Yeah.
톡바 요 말에 남도 요 말에 계시셔대 레와 요 말이다
Yeah, Kechishadira.
레와 요 말에 아니 디 레와드 매빈자 아니 저 칼라지 두고 자르와 마차제 슈나 다가 되다 다 레와 슈 전부들 알아 강보 거에 nga mi ro kwa ya kwa ji ko ye nga mi ya kwa ji se ge do kwa ye nga thu lo ya kwa ji ko ye ta bu ku shin ji ju chok le de se ngo ya nyen ga chok le de na ni kyam ge de da
So why is that the case that they are able to remain mostly in the present moment with a mind that's free of worry, free of doubts, free of hope, expectation? This last one, hope, is important. You know, in the sense that children, when their stomach's full, they're okay with that. They're not hoping, they're not thinking, oh, if only I had a house, a friend, a partner, and clothes. There's a danger they might want more chocolate, but that's
정보디 부구신주 당고 chocolate sugar does deligament ne migem be teje ne ko chalan shone ne tini kale take that.
But even that, I mean, initially kids don't really go for the chocolate and sugar, but older people give it to them and then it becomes a habit and then that's it.
tini lama ge je tini 어딘데 도 와서 디 심게 디게 세야 돼 가져 심디 다다와 간라 데도 와당 아니 다 개치셔디 언제 지 심나게 저와당 참바당
Yeah.
수센당 또 삼시래디 개좀 쉬면서래
Yeah.
인지식을 삼시 갈라고 해나디
Yeah, sincere concern, right?
어디 디메나 네다 대유나 오늘다 메제 가르 치기 튼지 야고 연하면은 아니 기부 연구 있어요.
So we must try to remain in the present moment as best we can for this mental well-being. Secondly, it's important to cultivate affection, to be patient, to be warm and sincere concern. And if we have those things, whether the conditions of our life on an external level are good or bad, our life will be well lived, we'll be happy.
디니 셈디 시와다 데오 유나 류디 데오 연구 있어요.
And of course, if the mind is pacified, the body is in well-being.
가르치는 연구라서도 먼저 셈지부 유나 칼라야고 사도다 로 아니 니야고 고다 라야
Oh, yeah, obviously the mind is happy, the appetite's good, and you sleep well, isn't it?
아니 내가 진유되고 지 가리나 지 지야라 잉요 다 가보요 버봐 내가 가르쳐위나 강연에 버봐 somebody 기부요나 내가 가르쳐위나 칼라스위나 somebody 기부 계좌위나 somebody 기부로 싱도 가든 체위나 somebody 기부 가르쳐 아니 산주 주위나 somebody 기부로 라야 somebody 기부요나 산주 주네 somebody 기부요라
Yeah. And then in that sense, if the mind is happy, whatever one does, one has like a zest for it, feeling for life. It's easy to do one's job, be it be sweeping, gardening, cleaning the toilets even, you're happy.
지난주 망고지 Sanju Dunyo, Nagombala Sanju Bema, what Dunyo
You might not have had that task, but when I was in the monastery, I did a lot of toilet cleaning.
Dinala similar gangi game dara. And Gansana, Nagi, Sanju Awadi Gombada, the Sanju Duna, Rigba figures, Sheriff figures. Yenge Arabas Tan Gomjab, Sheriff figures, Murda Sanju Duna, Sheriff figures, Sanju Dugor.
And why I was cleaning the toilets, a good thing my teacher said, if you clean the toilets, your wisdom and intelligence will increase. Your wisdom and intelligence won't just increase by saying the mantra of Manjushri, Marapatanadi, but by cleaning the toilets.
Because Shera Yabuda, Chizin Jamaga, Town Gomjab, Shiwi Tingora.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it all. Such a Sonam Sa, how do you Kaja, the Bemisia or Kaja, Langaswet. Can also legal lamdu you need to go on the road.
Yeah.
Also legal lamdu Melamja Made, Langas do a daughter to the Yuya down. And Langa the Tola you to Langa Soda, and Lamdu Yugur, Langas and Lamdu Yugur.
So that wisdom increasing wasn't the result of just prayer. It is merit accumulation, having a good store of positive energy. So for example, when you clean a path, clean a road, that has the analogy of having like a good luck or things going well for you, not just praying, but taking rubble out of the path and so forth. That's good.
Is that Zumbling and Sasha there were Jamid Langa was sure so the Tikons song to Yash, Josh, Doda.
Yeah.
As New Zealand, the Langa was a woman, and it's government to tell you to go over.
So if we look at China, they've made a big deal of making lots of roads, good roads, and now the business is going well. In New Zealand, the roads aren't so good. So we should inform the government.
아니 자가 뭐만 랑가야 우전에 여마래 강내시 등산 랑가야 우서도 다 자가야 이제 로도 안네 로도로
What about India? Before the roads were so poor, it's a little bit better now. And because the roads are better now, infrastructure is improving, business.
랑가나서 랑가야 고이나 모르다는데 디셈버 지우도 알아 디 개워사고라 로 콤바 잡듯이 랑가도 장마 이나 아니 셈버 지우도 알아 셈버 지우야 디 개워사고라 디리 다가지 좀 몽대 계자마 당 등행에 성공 못 한거 어디 인디 다다레 이베 켜봐야 말이라 가랑 근데 하고도 이나 다다 이미 하고 말아라.
Yeah. So if the roads are smooth and good to drive on, people are happy, and that's a result of merit. And it's the same if the road you walk on, the surface is good, you're happy, it's a result of merit. I've thought a lot about this. I don't think this is coming from ignorance. Anyway, it's the conclusion I've reached. Whether it's on point or not, I'm not sure, but I thought it over.
지난주 전화치더라 하고 상상을 같이 총다 내가 남도 죽으면 나는 랑가든 됐어요. 더 로봇이입니다.
Okay. Think about it. If your business is not going well, if you're a bit down on your luck, then caring for your environment, like the path, and helping others, that can help.
One cousin, she's business. She has before one shop in Simla, and then she said, "I'm uncle. My business not really success. I need to do some prayer." I said, you don't need to pray. You can offer for the lots of old people rest house. And winter so cold, you can give them noodle and give blanket generously. And she did it 2-3 years. After 3 years, and she bought it. Now she has 4 shop. every year this generosity practice to this old people. All the people likes her now. Oh, China, you're okay, and everyone, and they're telling local people, and all local people come to her shop. Did what?
Yeah.
Did it all? Milfa Yawo Chedu, and meet is okay. Oh, the Yawo those loved you, and didn't you have a young good. That got a good there.
So that's the case. If help goes out, word gets round, and it goes around like that, and people come.
Tiring book here, Mari,
You don't need to think far, far away. The results can come swiftly.
Yaga de Tare, do de Tare Dora. Milvan Noje, Condola Janaya, the Dungi, the Tata Joguli, that.
But as the result is quick with the positive side, it is also quick with the negative side. If you get angry a lot, then those results can come back to you as well. The suffering.
Gom Javina, Tuzu, Desi, Nedan, my Tuzu Mezijedan, some down, Digi on down to the Shinger of addition, and stuck edge, Suzuyen Milia, some Shichigo. In La Viva on the Geza de Dinea, turn the Cartonaya way or Patterns and the Sadora.
Yeah.
There's a gom jave penra. Oh, that did daily to Tasha, the machete, and window into Sena. And the Kaga de
Yeah, yeah.
Pijo gets a tick to jet Kumarwa. Magona and Pijo sim to Marwa. They ping dot, they gong pen, what is it? The gong penra.
So, in that sense, then being able to meditate really, but applying it to the conditions of one's life, and then going deeper and reflecting, okay, so what is the cause of one's happiness and well-being? To know and to have concern for those close to you, one thing. Secondly, before the negative actions go out, to stop them, like before the harsh word is said, to stop it. Because when you do a meditation, you kind of think, well, might be better to leave it and be quiet. Because once that negative thing has left the mouth, you can't pull it back. So you want to protect.
The tick the part does and it's William Dora.
Yeah. Once it's gone out, you can't retract it.
I didn't see it. That didn't see another and answer to you. Penatanda dero, Maranzo Tanda Dina, dead in your media data, Kashe, some Madeshi Yorda,
Yeah.
some Majivaraji, Madeoroji, Toa Madeoroji, Yorda, Kashela Yorda, Kasheni, Devachi, Julian, that did go, Kashela, and Amdaro, Tobaro, some Majiva, same thing, Neji. Madeva was dead in you can day. Yorda, Rokashi, Yorda, and they wrote under the Tizu Tandaran. I'm joining in on the Tishan. I use it, Tishan the medal, using it.
Yeah.
Some of the Madishi, Yorda, Tanda to study the yes in the 100 Tadara on Samulo.
So even amongst us, there could be people that are upset a lot or don't, always have a good feeling, and yet others are in a state of bliss. But there are some who worry deeply, and that could be the case with us.
Shazanji, Tinga Majiva say, Tena, and Majiva the Chanadera. Tadi Kane Chundo Samdandra. Tanda, when I should not Tandang on the Majiva Mindo, when I should not Tandang on the Sijil Gang Mindo, and the Raw. Sijil Gang Martanda, the Kamba Dina Dania. That's the Judy Chiga Jelafa Donna Hamagoya, Jipashe, Sushi, and Sim Tudora, Nezu Damada Ko, Mig Damada Tonji, the Sim Tudor. Tatanda, she's a jig the Jetta, she's a Judy Chegane, Judy Chega, she's a jig the Rena on the Dinala, Sijil Gang Meo, the Namshini Kiwoto. And Kajeta, breakfast Yavra in the Togon Yadero, and breakfast having the Togotonia, Tove Dungi Yorogo, China Mindo to company I would do there. The Haragang on the Sigilla Tanda to do Tandarana on the Sigilla. Onagina, Gangi Yomaresra. When is it the Sigilla Tanda Gangi Yomaresta?
And there is a sense of familiarity that those that think they're down, they hold that. they fixate on it and they stay there. But actually, if you look at our situation in this room, we're not doing too badly. For the next hour and a half, we can just be at peace, at rest. Of course, when we leave later, conditions might come up from interacting with people that make one upset. But for the next hour and a half, we're doing all right. The weather's kind of okay. We are, gathered here. The suffering's not that bad. And at this very moment, we are fine.
제자다 딱 하시도 상담되는 아마지부터 상담으로 간에 정도다다 이제 대외내지 알아서 메진나라 내주 만들고 먹고 연구로 메지스니든 연구도 알아.
Yeah.
이 연구를 다디 남과 산제베 탈바세야 돼 마도 사고 거르제 되래다 로 연구 거르제 괴제게 될래야다 커스기오래다 디나는 거르제 되래 제가 디엔데는 다 대변이지 계산지지를 해마서 둔당아마지를 해마서 다 다왕아마지를 해마서 롱아마지를 해마서 다 엄마로 춘주가나지를 해마서 들어
Yeah.
근데 디게디 삼로단제 수수수수디 삼로디 대사변이지 수수수레용제 수수수수 마지버스지 대들다 뭐이네지 다 다가나래로
But the people that kind of, if you do a reflection, why is it that you feel down? Because in the context of this life, some of the past conditions, you're holding it. Well, from the perspective of Buddha Dharma, until the state of liberation is accomplished beyond samsara, those we will cycle. Those negative situations will come. And but some of us like, yesterday didn't go so well, last week still holding, last month still clinging, years ago since you were an infant you had difficulties and you're still holding on to that. So some of the fact is that you hold on to the past, but in reality that past is past.
다 카다요 말해다 대변이즈나가 심나라 초 심나 네버 시부준되는 디베데 속내와
Yeah.
아니 데 템바다 템바데모 시부지다 데 템바 도게 쳐데 템바데모 시부되다.
Okay. But not to blame. It could be that when one was young there were feelings of being harmed, abused, and in terms of mental recall or mindfulness, you're stable with regard to that. You hold that.
그러다 제가 먼저 패진 나 간도 망고지 스트레스다, anxiety다, depression도 패진 대외 내주 중림도 아니 심나라 야네 상로다와디 요구여래와.
So I really think if you look at stress, anxiety, depression, it is the fact that something happened in the past and you're just revolving there. You bringing that up again and again.
다드네 망고지라 panic 된데 리그더라. 아니 anxious 된데 리그더. 등암다 더고 마지와 어디 대외 또 마음고 안 내주 디천은 디용고 디천은 디수수 직 소고다.
알레.
아다 베사서 디천은 디용고 그래서 어디 디게네 용고요 레스타.
And then there's like a train of thought for some people with panic and having anxiety about future possibilities. And that creates a lot of discursive thought. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? And so on.
진짜 디인디 당주 다되어간 하람 대음도 알아. 심 다되어간 하람 대음도. 만차 대버도도 마음도도 다다시라 대음도 알아.
So therefore, not many stay in the present moment. Some fixate on the past. Some are expecting the future.
So
in meditation we come to recognize that
Tiye gomjik re da, rwa. Gomjik re da. Ine ya, gomzo dungzo tanda di diji dhubya dang, dungyo saya ki gom tablam ya shu de da, je gom saya di chagi yore, rwa. Sherab pechu dangje, gyumzen samu dangje. Rwa. Diche na, ane, dungyo di diji dhubya dang, pena nga zo diji saya di kane chungdo rwa. Susu jigo ya, sim jigo ya, lu jigo ya di, gyu karli chungdo, dije di hago wache. 안 동에 마지 베리도서 아니 유진 가르라 때네 하고 왔어. 안데 내 레레레레 다지 디지 요야기 주디 간라 대저 만세나 디지 마라마. 동에 요야기 주디라 뉴르 배전세나 안 동에데 뉴르 또야. 어두스체네. 다디 공기 편연 돌들어 보지. 근데 레스로.
So the lack of ability to stay in the present moment is one thing. But then in terms of meditation, some people think meditation is just sitting quietly with no thought. It's not necessarily the case. Although there is a place for single pointed concentration, it's also good to really reflect with a type of analytical meditation. Okay, so how do I accomplish mental happiness and bliss? How do I remove suffering I don't want? To reflect like that. And, to think, what is the source of physical and mental well-being? And what is the source of the cause and conditions behind my lack of well-being or suffering? And if you can recognize that, then slowly you put more effort into the former of having a bliss body and mind, and then slowly you put more effort into stopping the causes for suffering. And I think really that's what meditation's about, really. No.
아딜라 나 저랑도 망고지 산이말라 또 용되기도 검제게 열다 수수 나라에 검제 산들이야 수시고 검제디 간에도라 두시양 님도를 검제디 레라보도라
So I know a lot of you meditate, and sometimes you meditate at home, but then sometimes it's easier to do it in a group, isn't it?
일단 아니 다 검제하고 있으라.
So let's sit together, right? I mean meditate.
다 담고 그런데 아니 드리네 성에 류당하게 저간 제거디 샘제신은 펜버 바식 제산 바식스야 돼 저하면
Right.
먼저 당긴게 랍서 먼저 동해 망고 쉬어지 레외서 그 열었어 진짜 레외 매외터네 편도 제샤위나 인데 누가 차요래 인딜 덴베 강행 구요 말
So as before we meditate, we should correct our intention that the actions of our body and speech will solely benefit others. Here, this word solely means that there's no hope that you get something back. As I mentioned previously, a lot of times we suffer because we're expecting something back. But if we can make our actions have less hope, then our actions are more potent. No.
당도 군은 검잡에 내걸라 믿디마 좀 샤나 sometimes 누가 차요래서
So when we do the correcting the intention, it is more powerful to gently close the eyes.
아예 당도 담자직인더라. 저직 메제나라다 야니 돈이 강에 가리 정보이네. 셈바 상고디 나 개좀 쉬어래 돼. 셈 오늘 당연히 편도 지긴 세죠로. 다딩에 두 남이 안려 당면 담자체. 어디서 지심 디심 거기 님 기들 셈인데 예. 다들
Mm-hmm.
뒤에 뒤에 텐트웨이나 아니 셈디네 저지 가오용야 돼 용구여라. 단단한 셈디네 그뒤에는 아아 짠짠 상당 마지부지냐 상당대에서 아니 마지부지 내용도 고변하네. 다딘 파샤제 다 밀라 편도치 삼바 상보지 만화 메지디 기부지 미야고지 밀라 편도치니 미야고지 치도지 상당인데 셈디네야지 고변하네야지 가오 대화로지 가와로지 게 용구여라 봐. 뒤에는 안에 다 시도금 거 당하지. 오늘 그 디기스야 돼. 어두스 제제 담자치 아스로.
Mm-hmm. Now one should make a strong resolve or commitment that whatever comes up in this life, be it positive or negative, you will remember your warm heart. You know, you will recall it time and again, because we already said we motivate to benefit others, so one will not want to give this up. And that should be deep and heartfelt. If you can recall it again and again, what happens is there's kind of a joy, there's a joy there. Conversely, if you just fixate I all the time, then you're going to be disturbed. But with a notion that goes about in life helping others, you just find there's a natural, heartfelt bliss and joy. So try to make that commitment.
아예 다 가와곰라. 나는 줄라딘데 그 삼바. 네버 전부지. 단다 연애 여 당하는 장로. 어디 여와디 셰바시. 삼바 여부 여와디 여바 셰바시로.
Now rejoice that one's mind has the potency of the good heart, recognize reality as reality. It's a point to rejoice on.
아, 당저 우중공 자윈다스로 다 우주 태운데 어디나라다 진랍살은 되게 근데 네바사와 진랍된데 그래서 아부나네 주 레온데 르 같이 르 마데와던데 유나 저조에 파데와 차려야 그래서 심지 덕바 남도 남다 마지바 오다 카레 유나 심게 강에 동에 마지바 카레 유나 그래서 봐 시지 안 우파 단도 그래서 봐 전송 저 네거티브 디지 봐 전송 저 진럽디 또 그러 어두 시제네 우중 덴베 롱종 서로데 롱종 어디 꼼데스 잡샤스
Now, training in the breathing meditation. On the inhalation, the blessing comes in, we could say, and in dependence on that new breath, there is a well-being. Firstly, any defects of body are pacified, but most importantly, mentally, if you have worries, doubts, and thoughts, they are dispelled so that on the out breath, due to the power of that potency, the negativities are dispelled.
다 류양 되고 선반양 장마 차송 참 이지치고래서
Now have conviction that the body is in a state of well-being, the mind is clear and lucid. Have that sense.
장가야 다 우통아 this jokes 당지 태우 멤버시 jokes 당 수당 파다 시베치 근데 장가 잡느라 수당 파다 지 장가야 가서 로도도로라 장가 가네 심잉 로도나 한 장가 맞아버치 참샤 양절 야권에 장가 잡시로 심잉 어디 시베치 인수나나 나와 샤바다 인스기요 말이야 베나 나나센로 도고 템바 잠지 심잉스고 마 땅나센로 도 어데 숍디 시지 도고 미딜 깨지 디셰고스 데 심디 투두 잉도고 요라 지난디 그래도 곰전 메시 다 싱마라 제가 다딜라 오늘 수수수 곰지 다도 수수수 냠냠도네 신야를 메시지 먼저 쉬우쉬우서대요 말로
Yeah.
그래서 셔야되디 나와단 심발라 켜버샤고 나와 잠지 심잉스기요 말 신스나나 아니 심잉도 거라
Yeah.
다 신라디 디치고 감비들 깨지 디셰고 미디 센라 나와 샤워 잠지 심잉스 거라 미디 나와 샤 미디 두자도 야고돌라도 다 심잉도 거라 어디 저와디 신고래서라
Now we're going to make the breaths quicker, shorter breaths. And once you've done that, once you've just recognized breathing in, breathing out with the quicker breaths, you can begin to count the cycles. So breathing in and breathing out, that's one cycle. And one just goes as far as one can without being distracted by discursive thought. Here, being distracted by discursive thought does not just mean having appearances of things in the mind. For example, you might think when you're doing the breathing cycle, I'll go to Nelson. Just that thought doesn't distract you. But if it becomes, oh, when I go to Nelson, I'll go to this shop, I'll talk to this person, a clinging has arisen and your mind has become discursed. This is not something that can be taught. It has to come through your meditative experience. Here, we have to demarcate between the appearance in the mind and the clinging to it. So, the clinging comes when after the appearance, you start to think, I have to do this, I have to do that, someone said this, someone said that. So the appearances are okay, but the clingings is discursive.
상상을 디 욱디 수군나나 주당 시 파당 시 상상을 욱디 니 나국디니 정동지 저거다 대강의 파단 수단시 당가 잡거나 야구요레스 봐. This is 냠냠 따지치나 디고레스 봐.
Sometimes it is fine to focus on the inhalation that the breath, the wind pervades the body, on the exhalation it leaves, or just the sensation of the breath going in and out the nostrils and the length. It comes back to your experience, what suits you.
아야. 니 용도 제지도 무지신 있어. 네. 이 양상상아. 파림디제디 피연셰위나 인천도 공자를 편도 연구로. 꿀론제야디. 용도 자와 가르쳐위나. 누가 전부 차야다. 자와 가르쳐위나. 그 디지도야지. 자와 가르쳐위나. 오늘 지금 수수기 수수수수라 강연만 써시야. 자고 가르쳐비네. 지금 진이 최고로 거. 근데 약을 줘들라 다나 약을 알아.
Okay.
이 군론데 이 편인데 자고 가르쳐비네 약을 줘들라 도구 요랬다.
That is the basic mode of meditation. In terms of the order of things, it's beneficial to say the motivation comes first because the motivation, the intention determines the power of the action. So if the motivation is good, bliss and well-being are the result. And if the motivation is good, you don't suffer as much as a result. So this applies to whatever action we do, because we have to act. So in that sense, motivation should be on the positive side.
네. Any action, you, any job. For example, some people thinking, oh, I want to practice, therefore I want to reside in some mantra. Oh, maybe I want to do some retreat. You can do your daily job, office job, any kind of job, motivation for benefit other people before job start. Just 1-2 seconds thinking, this job will benefit for other people. Therefore, I want to do more good quality job, right? Sincere. Then you have, after that, you have joy. You're less tired. Nowadays, those people, after 5 o'clock, because because your motivation is just focusing for your money. money. Money making tired. Money making you stress. Too much money focusing. 제가 대체 내가 비딩 exercise 아니 하나도 매진나라다 강에 연구요래 semba 마지와 semba 감다 토바 마지와 근데 요가도네 엄자기나 아니 시버차야 안 르그 지단 곰 찾아래 네 르그 대단하다 착시에다 아니 수복에다 immune system도 야제도야도 띵사 지단 곰 상매게 셰요라 비딩 meditation 비딩 exercise 믹스에 누가 뭐 있어요.
So that's motivation. Now the second part, the breathing, exercise in the context of this life, difficulties coming, worry, thoughts, doubts. So all of that is pacified by breathing meditation, but also, of course, physicality. The blood pressure is balanced through the breathing and the immune system comes up. So that's kind of common knowledge.
다들 우리 장가져야 돼. 아니, 다시네 두야 탐랑 약셔야 돼. 샘 템포서야 탐랑 약셔. 와, 아니 샘 누가 주의 봉이야. 샘 누가 터대라던다. 샘 누가 주의 봉이야 탐랑. 샘 누가 주의 봉도 샘데 누가 전부 자나 아니 전부 템포 차야. 내가 가르치는 샘바 누가 전부 차여라. 이 탐랑
Thirdly, the reason we count the cycles of breath is to accomplish single-pointed placement. Calm abiding. This is the best method for stability of mind and condensing the mind in a potent manner. At the moment, our minds are scattered, but if our minds have potency, the job we do will be quality.
Yeah,
so I think it's good to reflect on the benefits of meditation. Then, in turn, the meditation improves as a result.
Modern
But even modern science is looking at the benefits of meditation from the physical point of view. You can look at those too. So this week we should put effort into allowing our minds to be present moment and laugh more. I think I need to encourage us to laugh more. Everyone seems so serious somehow. Yeah, you know, if you guys are serious and I'm serious, what can we do?
메제리 대제린가 수수 내다 치기 벤저지고 말아 삼루단단지로 하고 삼루단단라 to get to 때우면도 하고 배셔 때우면도
You know, our life's not all about wealth, right? It is more about our mental attitude, and we don't need money for that.
제가 디체도 아니 따디 심 타다가 간라 데스도 다 꼼잡제 수수 다다랑 수수 삼는 내단데 컨디션 당도 꼼데스 잡는 데르와
Yeah.
단당에 생 내단데 컨디션도와 기부여버지도 마지워지도와 가려여버디 쉐버치는 디고르와
Right. So, meditating on the present moment. How is my mind now? Is the mind feeling good? Is the mind feeling bad? Just that recognition is fine.
가려여는 디고르고
Whatever comes up is fine.
다디 아니 기부여나래 다 기부여나다 약셔들어다 다디 각고를 만잘라 각고를 기울라는데
So it's fine if you're doing well, but for most of us, things are coming up, aren't they? That's where we are.
심난데 마데와로 마지와로 지도와
Yeah.
근데 간의 정도 상도 안 들어와.
So that notion of the mind being upset, the mind being ill at ease, what's the source of that? How did that come to be?
아디 데베네즈 만자레다 데베네즈 하워드 미망워지게다 스트레스다 anxiety depression 요식도 두즈만차디 데베네즈로 데베네즈 상담다 심코라마 내용으로 뭐마도 데베네즈 만디고 상담도 신드마 내용으로 다 마음에 지 상담도 야 짜용도 니나리 마직니 야직 짜가서도 되더다.
Okay. So the mind being upset, sometimes holding on to the past, and deepening that becomes the stress, the anxiety, the depression, because, you know, there was a bad situation and you're holding that. And then on the other hand, you're projecting about the future. Hold, project, hold, project. Just that.
You can check your experience, you know. If you're thinking your past experience, bad experience, and your mind go down, deep down, depressed, or
Yep.
sleeping. If you're thinking future worry, your mind come up, down, no balance. If you live present moment, you have balance. But we are most down, up. Some people go down, never come up. This is called the deep depression. Bro, I met a lot of people here. People had deep depression and asking where is the come from your depression. The most talking past experience. I had this terrible situation. I had this problem. I had this relationship terrible problem. I have money financial problem. I have this me tipsy down because of boost level. Tipsy down.
Struggle or bullying?
Bullying. This is most talking fast. Reason immediately go back. Reason immediately go back. 세상 레도 하다가나서 수수 기대가 가다요 말이다. 세상 디인도네 델라다 저 투숨 남샤야 돼 곰자위네 하고 강보 투숨 렐 하고 삼다제 계산 디링 산인로 계산 디링 산인 삼단다 다라래 봐.
So people carry things, not to blame, but it is good to reflect on the 3 times quite simply, yesterday, today, tomorrow.
We see clear, yesterday is already gone, and you're coming back. Some people want to try, be crazy. Chasing sky flower. Those people want the future fast,
Past, come back.
past coming back. This is a fading reality. They want to change reality. Never, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever waste the time, right? And then, wrong another. 계산하게 내주 잡아대 세부 하고 더라. 계산한테 주용 거에 나가서 야부도 알아. 나가서 개베 동에 차고 하면 알아.
It's clear that yesterday's gone, but if we could bring yesterday back, then we wouldn't have the suffering of aging, would we?
내가 로친주의 들리는 되다.
Yeah. I'll bring back my youth. I'll bring back.
그때 나가서 로친주의 되는데.
And we're all like young all the time.
뒤가 여 말하잖아.
Impossible.
제가 그때 세우도 알아.
Isn't it clear, no?
뒤인데 나다 대화선이 때문에서는 진짜도 와다. 그냥 가르치는 상담 거요. 그래서 삼로 망고 юм제다 수수 юм제 상담을 당 거래로. 수수 잘라라고 텐데. 근데 신다 개면은 수수 배나가서 파마도다. grandparents 돈 살아다. 그것도 좀 오해면 도다. 더 상담 들어.
You know, the past is gone. Why think on it? Some people think about things, or even parents. Think about one's grandparents. They have deceased and won't come back.
다 산이 다다 용기로 알아.
Yeah.
뭐발라데 다 나군도 이래다 오늘 지난 쉬우쉬우 시작하면 돼.
With regards to tomorrow, that's yet to come, and that's kind of dark in the sense that we have no idea what's going to happen.
Mamba, you looking Mamba looks very dark, 나군지나 나오자도 나 가는 하고 해야 되는데.
Dark in the sense that tomorrow we really don't have an idea of what's going to occur.
먼저 지 차시로지 대세위니야 신다 유진로지 대신다 로고야 되는데 자기도 알아?
Because we make a plan, but then causes and conditions change, and then plans not come to be.
다 이내 왜 차시서로 망발 차시서래. 대외 내지 한 냠뇨 주들래 이제 대외 심바디 수수 냠뇨래나 야고요 배섬 땅 말라고 여러. 아 수수 지 가고 고미야다 근데 여러 대외 내지를 내내로 누가 대외 내지가 누가 삼로 거기도나 내만 아 내단 두자든데 지 단단하디요 말해서 오늘은 가고 공부도
Okay. So I mean, it's not saying that one doesn't make a plan for the future or commensurately learn from past experience.
Sorry.
Learn from past experience. So you've got examples to learn on. It is just that if you think on the past negative experiences as a learning thing and rejoice that you have wisdom from that, then they cease to be negative.
Past experience looks despair, Past is despair. Future is looks black, nothing see. Just see present moment. 단다 통화데 단다 되면서 통무다 오늘 지나 가서라. 내려니 거 단다 통화데 봐 지가서 그래. 하고 같이 네가는 삼로 상보지부터네. 배는 가고 겁내는데 수수수수 다 배주인 맞아. 뉴질랜드에다 대 롱바주 소라다. 칠롱바다 지브레다라. 지고요 지브레다 뉴질랜드 상단시나 지브레라. 그래서 상장기 강에 요마라바 진요로서 된 요면도 되게 다가랑게 가서 시디차게 요로.
Yeah.
상장군 요다 요나다 뉴질랜드 제가 되게 다고 요자도서 말해 왜 강에 태시부터서 네발레 두고 차냐가도 재미칼 니제라.
So, not worrying about the past or thinking about the future, trying to remain in the present moment to see just the presence and just have clarity and just to rejoice that I'm doing okay in New Zealand. At the moment, the outer environment's good. We don't have border disputes. In that sense, it's peaceful. Perhaps if New Zealand was overwhelmed with difficulties, we would be like worse than Nepal, who has to listen to China, things like that.
We are lucky.
We're lucky.
We ocean helps lots for us. Thank you so much, ocean. Otherwise, very hard this country. Go everywhere. 제가 안아서 오션래야 다 터지치려고 그래요. 가슬래야 터지치 그런 거 딩기 가서 배 피슬하셨다데.
One has to say thank you to the ocean. Because of you, we are peaceful here.
제가 아니 다 가고 수수수 삼로단제 다리 둔다데 아니 안 하와데 셈기다 대베 내주 삼로고 거는데 디 야가 쳐서 삼로 렌제로
Yeah.
당가마 말 강이 독자데 내시태선 다 단단한 강이데 민도스 제가 다 단단한 주레샤스 어두 상당하다.
So reflect during the week, and if the mind does start to bring up past things, try to go down the positive side, thinking that when the past I experienced that negativity, but now I'm doing okay. No, I'm just okay.
규단진 가르치는 나부들로 규진데 규진직 투성이라.
So due to causes and conditions, my nose is acting up.
It
It is the smell of the incense here.
세상다 텔라딘데 내 지금도 텔라.
Yeah, pollen and dust does it, doesn't it, sometimes?
저런서 해피하면 가오 공부를 할 해피하면 걸 해피하
You can rejoice that I don't have hay fever, but he does. You can think, oh, I'm so lucky I have no hay fever.
You can say, poor Gishi, I'm lucky.
But I have to think some other way.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm so lucky. I'm today live. I'm today eating, drinking. Message that kind eating, drinking. I'm thinking, I'm so lucky. I'm today I'm drinking water. I'm already thinking this thing. 제가 happy birthday cake
Yeah, if I think about my sister, my hay fever, that's no big deal.
세상에 누스 때서도 저러는 좀.
Rale.
때서도 저 삼담이나 수술 강의에 춘주차로 달아.
If you think on your situation and compare it to others, your difficulties will pale.
도대체는 수수수수 삼바야 기부요가 속으로다 한다.
Yeah, so making one's own mind happy and positive.
Oh yeah, and 좋아요나 좋아요.
So if there are any questions, we'll take them.
산유말라 뭐마다 좋으실 띵산 좋으면은 online.
There used to be questions on Sunday, but now they're kind of dry.
Oh yeah. And 좋으면은 언제 되셔라.
Yeah, if no queries, we'll stop for today's session.
제가 니 타케 주주디 너 다 동권다. 오면람 제로 단단 오면람 씨. 오면람디 당하나도 개회자와 당기 신변 군노 전주 셈지 겨사요다 신변 셈. 아니 저런저 대 용바되게 말 펜다요. 예 셰버디 저런저 펜터랑 알아서 파 펜터 주 펜터요.
Yeah. So tonight, then, as we pray and dedicate, that we have thought on others, altruism of bodhicitta, there's virtue there. Well, that beneficial nature is mutual because I speak and you listen. We depend on each other.
그래서 이 계획다 신변 하와디 신변기 심 계직직 계획디 소남 시부지사고라고 신변기 심디로.
When we talk about benefiting others, just to generate that thought for 1 second, there are good energy waves of merit.
디인도다 계획 자와디 점블링 게 에너지 주에 그자도서 롱다 매다 사용다 추다다 근데 강시 태거더라 치기 중앙에 투로더라 네 가르스나 먼저 나 미심 툭대라 미심 툭도 치 중앙 투로 거다
So in this world, then, we're going to dedicate these virtues to the world being peace. The elements of the world are disturbed, the air, fire, earth, and water, and they're disturbed because the humans are upset, disturbed.
먼저 셈다 치기 뭐를 되어요라
The inner mind has a direct correlation to the outer elements.
나한테 셈 시와이나 치기 중앙에서 시와인 거라 나한테 셈 투나 치기 중앙에서 투로 거다
When the inner mind is peaceful, the outer elements are harmonious. When the inner mind is perturbed, the outer elements are shaken up.
당아저 미기 셈 가져 투 유명데 치 중앙 투 되어디 하고더라
Yeah. So it's almost like you can see how disturbed we are by looking at the elements.
디인도다 점블링 주엔뉴지 시와다 점블링 시달 하고도 마루도도 로다 마루도도 미선저 강에로라 셈게 차단온게라 란제 신방 델데네 마루 총라 마루도도 미선저라 안다다 점블링 나라 총다 비즈니스 강연신 미망고 초라 강연 튀기다 저상마 아 미선저라 안 등산단다 케미컬 당하나서 강연 쉬지도 그래서 미선저라 당하나서 미스분나라 직쇼가 돼요서 그래서 미선저라 직쇼 미서라 그래서 동해 강연만 오지 미서선저라 제가 미서에도 가르치는 중으로서는 아니 배샤잖냐 성다지로 배샤다 민다 담다 년다다 미디두다 마음배 미럽제말 성마단 배시 수수 빌리니아다 밀리니아 차야치디 삼단지 믹스은요거다 데부티로 지단 두즈 미두즈다 란진지 디파 시제 신변기 창조기 셈 기토바지 요로샤나스 디제는 셈지 망보질라다 메마라 멘조마라 토로마라 칼라마라 강바마라 망보지 파마다 빈자카데 도구통모 카테다 동해래도 와서 어디서 상황다 배 시제 점블링데 다 시디 파베지 영어 쇼스 영어면 어딘데 지쇼 생애되는 뭐 지카시스테로
And also in the world, there are wars, not only the elemental disruptions, but wars which are man-made. And a war comes from this notion of I win, you lose. And then on a closer scale, the businesses that want to just profit, the use of chemicals, as a result of that upsets us, plastic. Really, these are human-made in the sense that it's coming from desire for financial profit, name and fame. And, those people are they're not thinking about future generations, just the short-term kind of billionaire, millionaire approach, which really comes down to self-cherishing, self-interest. So may that be pacified, and may those people become more concerned for others. And in those that are experiencing a lack of wealth, may they find the resources they need. Those that don't have medicine find it. Those that are separate from their loved ones and parents be reunited. But in short, may the beings in the world cultivate the bodhicitta, the loving kindness, compassion.
Sunamdi Tanjese Bayi, Gomata Jiju Dadene, Gadana Chibela. Sivezole do show Kinan Deve Sosong, Pendedanga. Dona Gunye Donga Yazo Gambora show, she see Nagane Wadon do what is in it, she see that. Dove Donga Jis. Sunandi Tanjese Bayi, Gomata Jiju Dadene, Gadana Chibela, Sive Sole to show Chandeodan Chishawadan Chisuran Guiso. Gyawajinzeda yinjizeba, danjedo weshin yujinbo, chui gyawa zangzabe, chuzi nama pewa. Gegi tsema jiwa dan tenje mali zangzhiong, dada shin yudu zandan dewe, tsunyi laniwe gyawa shaja tuwai. Tenpa yurin pa yu ji, dada shin yudu zandan dewe, tsunyi laniwe gyawa losan tuwai. Tenpa yurin pa yu ji, chanze wadan chui shawadan jisu yurin guji sawa yi gyawajinzeda yinjizeba. Tanje dobe jinju jimbo, chanju sunjo rinpo ji ma jiba na jishi. Gyawa nyamba me wanya, kone kone be washo, gyawa kone anda lamata. Teme chi jiba la lanju ne, sada lanji hindi raza ne, doji chanje gomba nyu do sho,